Well, if you don't know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we like to talk about health here, right? Let me give you some stats from the CDC. They say there are more than 200 different types of mental illnesses. We know that can show up differently in all different types of people. Different factors contribute to our mental health. The CDC says that includes our childhood trauma, our genetics, and honestly, feeling lonely or isolated. Johns Hopkins Medicine says nearly 10% of adults in our country will suffer from some sort of depressive illness each year. Take that in for a second. Johns Hopkins also says women are nearly twice as likely as men to suffer from major depression. It is why we have two very special guests with us here tonight. Dr. Cheryl Polote Williamson, author of the book Affirmed, which we will dive back into in just a minute, and Kim Roxie, who founded Lamik Cosmetics. Thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Let's start with the importance of mental health. You know, this is something that I feel like, especially right around the pandemic time and post-pandemic, that people have started to pay more attention to. Why we're going to get to the partnership here in just a moment, but why is mental health important, especially for women, and hearing those stats from the CDC?
We need to recognize that it truly is okay not to be okay. We spend so much time hiding and making people think that nothing is wrong when it is okay for us to get that help that we need. Because when we do that, we fare much better in our families, in our business, and in society.
And I have to say, having a beauty company, a lot of times people see you look good. And they tell you, you must be good then.
Yes.
And maybe I'm not, to your point.
Yes.
And so for me, it's really about uncovering the mask.
That's
you
right.
know, understanding that people can look great, but really find out how they're really doing.
And ask those questions, right? Ask those deeper questions. I want to talk a little bit about your partnership, because Dr. Cheryl here wrote a fabulous book. This is actually volume 2 of Affirmed.
Yes.
And Kim owns Lamik Cosmetics. Okay, so two boss ladies, let's get it right. First things first, your book Affirmed, you talk about the importance of words, especially centering around mental health. Why are those two things connected, and why are they so important?
Because when you make your mindset your superpower, you can control everything about your life and in your environment. So when you speak words of affirmation of I am worthy, I am intentional, I am loved, I matter, it starts to speak and it resonates in your soul, and then it exudes out into the environment. And that's why affirmations can change your life.
Yeah, and that's why you wrote this book. It's a 365 days, so you get one a day. And you said people don't understand the power of their words. Why is that so important?
Nicole, I'm actually sitting here with you right now because of the power of my words. For 10 years, I wrote down I'm on radio, TV, and film, and that's been manifested in my life. So when you speak words of affirmation over your life, you begin to see those things appear in your life. So when you say I'm debt-free, I am a visionary, I am a filmmaker, you start to believe them. You see it before you see it.
You make space for it.
Yes, you do.
And Kim, vegan makeup line.
Yes.
Amazing products. Why makeup? Why was that the platform for your purpose?
I think because I felt like makeup actually wasn't for me. Being a dark-skinned girl, growing up in Texas, going to a makeup counter for prom, walking away with a ghostly kind of face, I was like, oh, this is not for me. Ended up going to college, working in a makeup counter, and falling in love with making women feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
That put me in the beauty industry. And so when I got a chance to meet Cheryl through the Texas Women's Foundation, we came together. It was her idea. She inboxed me. And
She's good for that.
She's good for that. She's good for that. You know, she's going to catch a vision, okay? And so, but the good part about it is the affirming, the speaking. I read the book daily for my affirmations, but then you put it on your lips, right?
Yes.
So then you're reminding yourself, when I'm putting on my lips, I'm going to say out of my mouth. And so then, again, we look good, but we're also feeling good because we're actually digesting the affirmation, but then actually showing up with your makeup on, feeling good about yourself. And so for me, makeup was really just a justification. I feel like I justified my own beauty by coming out with a beauty brand.
And really quickly, before I let you all go, the partnership that you guys are working on right now, I Am Affirmed. Tell us really quickly about that.
We wanted women to have affirmations in their heart and on their lips. So Kim and I came together and developed these 3 lip colors: worthy, intentional, and love. And I'm just blessed to partner with this amazing sister who said yes to a vision, a hope, and a dream to affirm women and have them see it every single day.
And Cheryl is actually wearing Worthy right now.
Love it.
Yes, I'm wearing Worthy as well. So you can just see it on different skin tones. They're limited.
Inclusivity.
Inclusivity. They're limited edition.
Okay.
So the colors were made directly for this partnership.
Awesome.
So there's like a red, there's a pink, there's a more natural, neutral color, and then you have your book that goes with it. So just a little bundle, and it's great for you to get for yourself and for others.
Thank you all so much for being with us. IamAffirmed.com is how people can shop.
My beauty is affirmed.
MyBeautyIsAffirmed.com is how you can shop and support.
Yes.
Dr. Cheryl, Kim, thank you so much for being with us.
having us.
That was fabulous. I'm inspired. I'm going to send it back to Doug, back in the studio.